The inaugural Chief Albert Luthuli Walk and Half Marathon was held in 2016 and about 500 people participated. Now this year, the organizers say they are expecting more people to take part in this event. Now, the walk commemorates Chief Luthuli's final walk to the railway bridge where there was allegedly a train accident that led to his untimely death. The walk will be from the LuthuliMuseum on Nogukanya Luthuli Street to the memorial site, returning via Chief Luthuli's gravesite at the Groutville United Congressional Church to the Groutville Sports Field. And for more on this, we joined in studio by Mthunzi Luthuli, his grandson and the chairperson of the Luthuli Foundation. A very good morning to Mr. Luthuli and welcome.
Good morning to the viewers.
Now, this year marks exactly 51 years since the tragic passing of Chief Albert Luthuli. Now, your grandfather was such a great man, a political maverick, an activist, a teacher. He's everything greatness has ever seen. So do you think with the political goings on in South Africa, do you think he'll be pleased? What do you think are his views currently?
Look, when Chief Luthuli led the ANC, he faced a certain set of challenges, okay? And those were varied in nature. The Nationalist Party had just taken over in 1948, and they were entrenching the apartheid laws. So he had those kinds of problems and challenges that he had to deal with. Oliver Tambo, when he led the ANC in exile, he faced a different set of challenges. Okay, the ANC today, as the governing party now, having access to money, power, etc., faces a different set of challenges. Okay, so I think that we need to understand the going-ons in the country, as you say, and the challenges that the ANC faces in perspective. Okay. Having said that, there is no excuse for unethical leadership, irresponsible leadership, and corruption and all of the things that are going on. Chief Luthuli was a very astute man. He was the most incredible ethical leader. He was a responsible leader, and certainly he wouldn't be happy with some of the things that we see today. Okay. However, I mean, the ANC has to go through the process of correcting itself and of going back to the virtues and the principles of leadership that people such as Chief Luthuli set.
In as much as we commemorate our loved ones in different ways, do you think a commemorative walk is the best way, is befitting to commemorate his legacy? Why have you decided to take this route?
We commemorate his legacy in different ways, okay? Firstly, we have the LuthuliMuseum, where people can go and they will learn everything about Chief Luthuli and the history of this country, okay, in its totality. We always, every year, have the Luthuli Memorial Lecture. It's usually towards the end of the year in November. And this walk and fun run is just one of many ways in which we commemorate his legacy. Okay. It is befitting. It's part of a bigger puzzle. It's supposed to be spiritual in nature, in that we trace his footsteps on that last day when he died. Okay. So it's spiritual in that nature, but also it's supposed to be a fun day for the whole family. Okay. After the walk, there's entertainment and all sorts of other activities for people who participate in the walk and the fun run.
He's been gone for about half a century now, over half a century actually.
Yes.
So any particular reason why you decided to start the commemorative, like since 2 years ago? Why now?
The project of commemorating his legacy did not start 2 years ago. It started quite some time back. But I think, within the media, we are only now gaining traction. Okay. And that's partly because, he died 51 years ago.
Right.
So we had to go through a process of actually resurrecting Chief Luthuli in the minds and hearts of people. The reason why we believe it's relevant today to commemorate his legacy is because we think that his principles of responsible, ethical servant leadership are actually very relevant today. And South Africa needs people who will lead in the various spheres of life in the way that Chief Luthuli led the ANC and broader society.
And you couldn't have put it so much better when you said that, commemorating a person is to, commemorate a person better is to resurrect his soul and his spirit in our hearts, so that his legacy will live forever. Take us through briefly the logistics of the race.
Okay, so the walk and fun run will be on Saturday, the 21st of July. That's the day on which Chief Luthuli died. The walk starts at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Where?
It's in Groutville, KwaDukuza,
okay.
Which is just north of Durban in KZN. The walk is 11.5 kilometers long. It's a nice leisurely walk. And there's a fun run that starts at the same time, which is 6.6 kilometers. Registration is 100 Rand for adults for the walk, okay, and 50 Rand for children.
How do we register?
You can go online to www.LuthuliWalk.org.za, okay, and you will be able to register and get all the information you need. And for that registration fee, people will get, all the nice goodies, shirts, caps.
Are going to do things differently this year? Is it going to be different from the previous two races?
It will be roughly the same, except there will be more entertainment and more fun for people who attend.
All right. Yes. Mr. Luthuli, thank you so much for that. All the best.
Thank you.
Well, that's why we are live for now. Remember, more details, you can visit their website, which is www.LuthuliWalk.org.za. Remember to share your thoughts and views. Our Twitter handle is @MorningLiveSABC, #MorningLiveSABC. All right, on our book feature earlier on, we were speaking